I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking that I'm doing too many projects. And you're right. Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be a new project introduction. Yep, I'm doing a new project that started yesterday. I'm uploading it a day or so late, but Elizabeth likes to start all of her projects on the 1st, and I can't post 50 videos on the 1st of every month, Elizabeth. I have to stagger it. So this project, as you could tell by the thumbnail, is called 6 by Santa. It is not the first year that this project has been going on. It's actually been going on for a few years. I don't know if I did it last year, but I think I did it the year before this. It's all becoming a panning blur, to be honest. I hemmed and hawed about whether or not I should do this project or not. I'm kind of at a nice place with all of the products that I'm currently working on, and adding 6 new products into the mix could potentially tip the balance, but what can I say? I am a fool who likes to pan. I mean, I cannot say no. If there's a group collab and I'm invited, I'm like, yes, I'll do it. Sure, I'll do it. And every day I start a new project, and this is where we end up with a new project introduction. I feel like this camera has been crooked this whole time. Nah, I can't get it straight. So yes, this project is called 6 by Santa. It technically started on August 1st. I'm filming this on August 2nd, and I haven't used any of these products yet, but I'm gonna start tomorrow, I guess. And this project runs until December 24th. There are monthly updates. So if you'd like to join in and this project sounds right for you, please join in. If you post an intro on Instagram, go ahead and tag Elizabeth at Kooky Pants and tag me too so I can see. And if you're posting it here, just, 6 by Santa. Let me show you the 6 products that I've decided to work on and why I chose them. The first rule that I had in choosing products was absolutely no lip products and absolutely no eyeshadows, and I chose a lip product and 2 eyeshadows. I'm ridiculous. So let's start with the order that I would apply these products. The first item I have in this project is a foundation. I'm currently working on a BB cream right now from Physicians Formula. I really like it, but I'm thinking it might be gone in the next month or so. Maybe 2, but I am going to need to start working on another foundation before the end of the year. So I decided to roll in a foundation. This is old. I'm just gonna say it. This is old. I cannot tell you how old it is. I didn't buy this. It was handed down to me from a good friend, my friend Jamie. It didn't work for her for whatever reason, and it's really old. So this is a Max Factor High Definition Perfecting Makeup. When was the last time Max Factor was sold in the US? I don't know, 10 years ago? Like, it's old. It's really old, but it is a beautiful foundation, and it always looks amazing whenever I apply it. So I do kind of want to just finish this off and move it out of my stash so I could have one less old product to talk about, because it's getting a little embarrassing to talk about these old makeup products. So I cannot quite see where I'm at in this bottle. I'm thinking I'm somewhere around here, but I have no idea. I've had this sitting up for a few minutes, maybe like a half an hour, and there's no obvious fill line. Yeah, I cannot see through it at all. This is a good shade for me. As we get closer to winter and my summer color fades, this is a really good shade for me. So right around the time that the BB cream should be finishing off, I should be able to transition to this one really nicely. So this is item number 1. The next item that I would typically apply in order is a concealer, and this is the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Light Sand. Historically, I've always color corrected with a pinky toned color corrector and then applied concealer on top of that, but lately I've been first applying my Yabby concealer that's in my A to Z project pan, which is extremely pigmented. Then I apply my foundation, and then I like to apply a brightening liquid concealer on top of that. And that has been the combination that I've absolutely been loving without the support of a pinky color corrector that I usually feel like I need. Plus, I really like to top that off with my Laura Mercier setting powder. And I have one liquid concealer in a project right now, and it's almost gone. So I actually am going to need to start working on a new concealer soon. And I've decided to go with this one. I actually put it on today just to make sure I still liked it and that it was the right color for me. And yeah, I liked it. I liked it very much. And I have used this before. Again, I cannot tell where I'm at as far as progress in this packaging, but I did use this for quite a while when I first got it. And then for some reason I put it away. I think it got to be I think it just became the wrong shade for me. I don't know if it was too light in the summer or too dark in the winter, but whatever it wasn't really working for me as far as the shade. So I put it away and I haven't touched it since, and that was probably like 2 years ago, maybe 3. So I would love to see how much progress I could make on this and possibly get to the point where I take the stopper out or get to the point where I finish it. That would be awesome. As you guys know, I just finished a cream blush product last month. Very exciting. I am currently working on a deluxe sample of Posy Tint from Benefit, and I am cautiously optimistic that I can finish that before the end of the year. Soon, in the next month or 2. I'm hoping. I've been applying that to my cheeks and lips quite frequently. I actually have it on my cheeks and my lips today. I really like it, but I'm thinking that if I apply it that way every day, it's not gonna last very long. So I've picked another cream blush to start working on as soon as that Posy Tint is gone. And I'm going back to my Becca blush. I worked on this before I started the experiment. So I was working on this on the tail end of 2018. And it was really fun. I had you guys vote on which blush I should start working on next when I finished whatever cream blush I was working on before this one. And you guys voted for this one. It was a ton of fun and I really enjoyed this blush. But when the experiment started, I wanted to work with all brand new products to be consistent with my usage and to say this is how much I've used up. So because I'd already been working on this for a few months, I put it away and I've been missing it a lot, and I'm really excited to bring it back. There is a little bit of a dip in it. I'm not sure how deep this jar goes, but I had used it quite a bit before I had to put it away. And I'm really looking forward to working on it again. And my goal for this is to just hit pan or glass. So if I could do that, I will consider this a success, but I might just keep working on this until it's gone, to be honest with you. I just really like it and I want to use it all up because it's getting old. Like all of my stuff is getting old, and it's Becca. It was kind of expensive. I think I got it off of Holt Look, so I got a good discount on it, but I would like to use this up completely. So if I hit pan by the end of this project on December 4th, I'll be happy, but I might just keep going with this and roll it over into another project for 2021. Okay, the lip item that I'm putting in this project is a tinted lip balm. This is my Maybelline Baby Lips in the shade Pink Punch. Pink Punch. And I recently had this in Project 10 Uses a few months ago, and I loved working on this. I enjoyed using this so much. I forgot how much I loved this product. There's still a ton left in there. I will measure it on paper as soon as I'm done with this video. So obviously for Project 10 Uses, my goal is just to use a product 10 times and then roll it out. And within 1 month, I think I used it 17 times, and I had to stop myself after getting to that point. Like, you have other lip products you should be finishing. You've hit your... It is sunny outside and the loudest thunder just cracked. I almost had a stroke. That was so loud. Jeez. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. That was really loud. Kitty is terrified of thunder, so she's coming to sit by me. You okay, girl? You shaking like... Oh, yeah, she's shaking. Shaking like a leaf. That was so scary. Bah! So I actually had to stop myself from using this anymore. Once I hit 17 uses, I cut myself off and said I had to go back to something else and that I'd roll this into another project. So I'm so excited to be working on this again. It might take some of my attention away from other lip products that I should be finishing, but I don't care. I'm just really excited to be working on this, and to put it in a project gives me an excuse to use it. Okay, that's 4 items. There's only 2 left and they're both eyeshadows. Call me crazy. I'm crazy. The first eyeshadow is actually one that I use every day anyways, and it hasn't been in a project since 2018, but I've decided it's time to put it in a project, and that is this eyeshadow right here. This is my Pan That palette from 2018. Yes, I'm hiding my baby Pan That palette eyeshadow because I'm going to be talking about that in a video tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. But this is what's left of the matte brown eyeshadow in my Pan That palette, my Pure Go Nude palette, which was my Pan That palette for 2018. I've been using this in my brows every single day for, I don't know, about a year or so, and this is all that's left. And some of you, many of you, in fact, have been encouraging me to try my best to finish this palette off before the end of the year so I could put this palette in my yearly empties for 2020, and I'm going to try and do that. So the first step is putting that eyeshadow in a project and really zeroing in on it. Every once in a while, I use that eyeshadow on my eyelids as an eyeshadow, but for the most part, I just use it as a brow powder. That's what I'm wearing today with a little bit of clear brow gel on top. It works pretty good. And yeah, I'm gonna zero in on that and finish it off. The second eyeshadow and the last item in this project that I'm bringing in is an eyeshadow that was in my Pan That palette for 2019. That was a collective group of depotted single eyeshadows that I placed into a magnetic palette. I also had this in a project this year. I think it was in my Roulette Pan collab for a few months. And my goal was to hit side pan, which I also did. And now I want to finish this off, and that is this guy right here. This is my Mary Kay single eyeshadow in the shade Dusty Pink, Dusty Rose. Still haven't figured it out. This is it right here. I've still been using it every now and then, not as consistently as if it was in a project, but I have been using it since I rolled it out of the Roulette Pan collab project from last time. I'm wearing it today in my transition along with, 3 other eyeshadows. And I really like it, and I want it gone. I actually have been meaning to do a repressing. I have these palettes pulled out here like every day, and I have to bring them back to the bathroom to put my makeup on, and then I put them back on here because I've been meaning to film a little video of me repressing some eyeshadows and some powder products because this is where it's currently living. I'd already decided that I was going to repress this purple eyeshadow into my Pure Go Nude palette, but I actually think I might repress this shadow into my Pure Go Nude palette as well and just get everything into this palette. I'm still gonna have to reach for this palette anyways for the Yabby concealer and the black eyeshadow I'm supposed to be hitting pan on, but I'm not working on at all. So I think I'm going to repress these 2 shadows into my Pure Go Nude palette and have them all in one place because it's getting hard to access the shadow anyways, and I need to repress them anyways, and these pans are both kind of awkward. So that's the plan for those 2. That is it for this introduction, you guys. Go check out Elizabeth over on Instagram. She is at Kooky Pans. I will have everybody linked down below who's doing this project. Some are on Instagram. A couple are here on YouTube. Please go check them out. Tell them I sent you. Tell them I said hello. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing. That would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.